Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of F1 Career Mode. I decided to do another episode today because why not? Here we are for episode 14, 15? I'm not quite certain. But yeah, here we are. Here we are for the next event around Spain, Barcelona, a track that I know well. It's not ever really been a track that I've gone well at in the past. I've always tended to struggle around here for whatever reason, to be honest, but new game has actually given me a little bit more confidence driving around this track. So it's another podium for Charlie Leclerc, Verstappen alongside him. Let's have a look where everybody else is. Hamilton and Russell. Oh, Mercedes are... Oh, that's right, of course. So, I got my best ever qualifying position this season so far. I got out of Q1. Had things gone better, I'd have been higher up, but we qualified 15th. We're starting 14th, which is positive. Sainz has a penalty. Perez actually got knocked out of Q1. So I imagine the Red Bull and the Ferrari are going to be able to overtake us. I'd be surprised if they didn't have the speed to get past. But we qualified 15th on merit. I was unlucky not to get 14th. I made a mistake in the final chicane, which cost me in the end. But these things happen. I'm on the medium to hards. Right, I'm just going to go with the recommended strategy this time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start on the mediums, run the mediums, and then go on to the hards later. See what happens. Just going to do what I'm told. Need to pause that for a moment. Right, so let's see what we can do. I gotta say the car felt quite nice to drive in qualifying. I wasn't hustling the car trying to find the speed, which is kind of a big one. Ooh, that's a little bit sideways. I didn't have to hustle the car too much. There's a couple of corners to be wary of, but these have always been corners that I've struggled with in the past. I think they're probably Barcelona's hardest corners in general, actually, I'd say. I've always struggled with them. There's Guan Yu just doing about 2 miles an hour there. But yeah, this is one of them. Always struggle through this left-hander. It's because of the dip on the other side. If you go over the big curb, that's it. You're going into the gravel trap. Turn 9 through here. Always tricky to get right. I know if I get the line wrong, I've got to back out of it rather than go flat out. Don't really want to use the escape road because I'll have lost a ton of time. The new corner that they've introduced, this sort of long 4th to 5th gear left-hander, is actually quite nice. To drive around, so no issues there really. And then of course the final chicane, just because of the momentum and if you unsettle the car, what founded these 22 cars, if you unsettle the car over the curb like that as a demonstration, it just spins. You've got no hope of really correcting that, so you've got to be careful if you go over the bumps. I've got to remember that during the race, but I don't want to think about driving on the hard tyres. I just want to enjoy being on the mediums at the start, and then hopefully try and get some heat into these rear tyres. Nice.
Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. My engineer says let's get the jump on everybody. It worked! Shut up, Mark. That's the first time I've ever told Mark to shut up. I didn't mean to, I just couldn't remember the word for engineer quiet. Hello, hello, look at this. Look at this, what a start. What? Oh my god! Take a picture on P9 with a legitimately good start. Got Ocon trying to cut the inside. Have to protect that one. Oh, I got that wrong. There's no way Ocon has been able to keep all of his ERS. Brilliant! It's always the AI, isn't it? Because they think they know how to overtake cars, which they don't, and never have been able to. Yellow flag behind me, never a good sign. Whoa, he's just spun me round. Ocon, mate, do you know how to drive? Look at this, look what he's caused. He's caused an absolute freight train. So, I get turfed round. And then just wedged, nothing I could do. And then that's that. Hilarious. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go from here, I think. Was a bit of a mistake. I'm not going to be able to keep Ocon behind me for long, unfortunately. Especially now that DRS is enabled. And Vettel, for some reason, that Aston Martin has just found a shed load of speed, which Stroll isn't demonstrating. I don't know how Vettel's doing it. Oh, again. I don't know how the Aston Martin's going that quickly, but as I get turn 1 wrong again. I don't know what magic beans the Vettel has, but they're better than ours. Again, I'm a bit nervous because I don't want to lose this position. I'm actually, for once, comfortable despite the stupid mistake I've made. I just want to keep the car on the road. That was flying. I don't know how that Aston Martin's so quick compared to us, but it is. for Ocon. Slotting behind him. Oh, he's bottled that. Well, arigato, Osimas. I'll take that position back. Ah, how is the front right broken and not the front left? I forgot as well, I'm keeping a Red Bull and a Ferrari behind me at the minute. That's a bit too deep. That was a messy through turn 1. Bottas is behind me, so that's quite helpful. Ocon's got nothing in a straight line compared to us. And we get a clean exit out each time. Should be alright. Although that didn't help. Unlucky Ocon.
Here's some information on Tsunoda for you. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh, perfect time for Tsunoda to get a mechanical problem. That's Bottas and Tsunoda now who are slowing everybody up behind us. Was a bit deep. Whew, okay. So far, not too bad. It was only going to stay in a straight line for 6 laps before I made a mistake, wasn't it? Never mind. Got to be wary of that. Can't imagine it'll take Hacen long to get back up to me again. Just don't get where Vettel's got the pace from. I have no idea. To warn him, that's not going to happen. Like to have been out of DRS range of Hacen, but never mind. Hacen now right back on my tail again. Help anyone. ERS it is. It's going to be DRS versus ERS. He's got the advantage as Hacen. This time he's got me. Not much I can do about that. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm quick enough to keep up with him really. I'll try though. I'll take DRS even if it's just for one lap. Just feel the lateral grip as I'm going through turn 3 there, just coming away from me. As the tyre wear now starts to sort of make itself a bit more present. She's coming on lap 14. Okay. Yeah, fastest lap for myself anyway. Personal best. That's another warning. That's 2 now. Got to be careful. Guan Yu's holding everybody up a tree, which is fortunate because he doesn't really have the pace compared to the Haas cars. Now Schumacher's trying to get round him. I think Schumacher... Oh, poo. I don't want a penalty, sorry. I know it's a bit of immersion braking, but I don't want a penalty yet. Now that Schumacher's got past them, I fear my time in the points is going to swiftly come to an end. And now as soon as I start using the flashbacks, I've said this before, as soon as I start using them it's not going wrong. Try and extend my run as far as I can. I think undercutting onto the hard tyre is going to work out for the AI. Turn the wheel jack through the final corner, that way you don't run over the bloody exit curb like a mong. Oh, bloody hell. Again, I'm not turning the wheel, now the mistakes are coming, they're coming thick and fast now. Just concentrate, silly moron. going to start really struggling soon. Now the new problem we've got is that Sainz is behind Schumacher. Now Sainz is going to be blisteringly quick. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold him off because he's on a counter strategy. He's on the hards, I think. No, he's on the mediums. Oh, okay. But if he gets past Schumacher, which it looks like he's already done, he's going to be on me very quickly. There's a yellow flag in front of us. Oh. Oh, I was too busy paying attention to what had gone on there. Like a mongoloid. Oh, Ricardo's going to try and crowd me out. What the hell? What has gone on there? Why is Ricardo coming back on track? Has he been pushed out of the circuit, has he, or...? I was going to say, I was expecting Ricardo to come in after that. A bunch of other cars have come in too. We're okay for now. I think another lap and then I'll pit.
Nicholas is coming in for his stop now.
Sainz is catching me though. Hand over fist at the minute. There he is. He's on my tail already. I'm pitting this lap.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I don't think there's an undercut to be had from going from the mediums to the hards. Not on the first lap anyway. Which is why I'm staying out. just going to keep DRS. Or not. Or not, apparently. Even though I thought I was. Never mind. Now, rather importantly, Sainz has got out in front of Ricciardo. Don't want to risk losing it now. Don't want a penalty for that. That's a good stop. Oh, it's stuck at the pits. No. Ah, bugger. That might just have been a little bit closer, Ricardo, had I not bottled that. Oh my god, there's no grip on these hards. Schumacher, what you doing, mate? There's no grip. As soon as I come out of the pits, it was just skating straight off the track. Let's try this again. Put the power down. Schumacher's all over the back of me. He's actually... Wow. Sorry, mate. Yeah, you see what I mean? You can't do that. You're there at the corner. Oh my god, I gave him a mile of room. But I didn't break anything. I don't want to break someone's car. Got no grip. I can't put the power down without it spinning up. That's what I mean. The AI can get their tyres more quickly up to temperature than you can. So, oh god, Schumacher's so quick. Right, this is a journey into the unknown now. We're on the hards again. Least favourite tyre in the whole game. But they're up to temperature at long last. Schumacher's Haas is very quick in a straight line. Very quick through turn 3 as well. Or what wouldn't do for a safety car. Still don't get where this burst of pace from Vettel's come from compared to Stroll, because he is comfortably in the points at the minute. The problem is though, Sainz is catching him, so he might only get 1 point. going to be honest, these tyres, so far, feel terrible. I knew as soon as I said something I was going to make a mistake. What? That's just ridiculous. It's like commentator's curse, but it's self-cursing. Oh, I mean, what was that? What was that? So Schumacher behind me. That's just ridiculous. I don't know what on earth he saw, why he thought that move was on. Unbelievable. Bit of frustration maybe, stuck behind a slower car. That's too deep. Got away with it. Oh. I had a big snap of oversteer and I just about caught it, held it, and then got fired back into the wall. Which isn't ideal, I've got to say. I'm not going to have DRS to fight back against him either, am I? So we cheat, technically. Just stop him from getting through. What we need ideally is for Ricardo to catch Vettel, but I don't think that's going to happen. Very quick laps being set up front. mess. That was a nice couple of corners. I'm gonna be that guy. Sorry, I'm gonna be that guy. I shouldn't, because it should be authentic. But I'm gonna be that guy. And I've now got myself a warning for being a tit. Once you use one flashback, they'll start coming at once. I was having a really good race up until that point. So, Sainz has pitted and he's gone onto the hard tyre. Interesting choice. And we're going to miss out on points by 1 place. Ah, he's done it again. He's done it again. Mick Schumacher, he's done it again. Let's have a look at this one. It's not really a move that's on, is it? I had to actually cover him off. He was still looking for a move up the inside. crazy. Well, we're not going to score points, but, you know, 11th isn't bad. It's a yellow, but that's an Alpine! That's Ocon! Oh my god. Oh! Okay. Steady now. Set me new personal best lap of the race. 2 laps to go! Come on! Going to use a boatload of the ERS to get me down this straight, so I don't have to worry about Schumacher. There's 2 places he could still get me. Just got to make sure I'm nice and neat. That's not neat. Oh, I nearly got the car. I nearly didn't get the car turned in. Schumacher actually backed out of it. Yeah, buddy! Get in! Yes! Get in there! What a result! Points! Points, baby! Oh, happy days!
So another excellent win, Ferrari.
And sod Ferrari, I got points!
So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
Oh, that is great news. Whew. That's the best race I've done so far in this career mode. I actually managed to... I made a few mistakes, sure, don't get me wrong, I did make a few mistakes, and I've still yet to do a race in this career mode without doing a flashback, but that's not the point. A lot of my flashbacks today came from drivers hitting me, but instead I kept it on the track most of the time and only had a few silly spins that I know what I did wrong. But points is amazing. I'm really chuffed with that. First points in Formula 1. They're all celebrating like they've won the championship. I'm celebrating like I've just won the championship. 3,300 XP for doing all that. And I'm still not at the level that I should be at, which is level 28.
Let's review the updated driver's standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance. At the top of the table. Let's focus on driver of the day, Natalie Pinkham. Come on.
Driver of the day.
Well, you can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on track today.
No, unfortunately, he has flew through the field.
It's time to see how things are shaping up.
But I've scored points, which means you got a point on the board in the championship. Lap time wise, we weren't slow, but we weren't exactly ridiculously slow. Apart from the fact that everybody behind us, including my teammate, set a faster lap than me. Right. Oh dear. Okay. Latifi was a tenth quicker than me. That's not great. Let's have a look at these highlights then. Try and catch me, ref. I actually got a good start, would you believe? I overtook someone at the start. Wow, look at that. Gasly was... I think it was Gasly or Tsunoda, I can't remember. Someone was slow anyway. Down into turn 1, it was Tsunoda who was the slow one. I just picked my way through, got past Joe just about. Gave him a bit more room than I needed, but... And then all this chaos at the front, like Vettel was fighting, Ocon, it was side by side. I just about missed Bottas's rear wing, and then I dived one up the inside of Ocon into 9th place. I was brave. I had to keep it there. I had Ocon trying to go up the inside at turn 7. But he couldn't make that one stick. Tricky corner 7. And a little bit of contact with Ocon as he tried to get past us, but not to worry. Again, fighting hard with Ocon. Tried to keep him behind me as long as I could. I just felt, you know, maybe I'd get a bit of a chance to... Oh, Ocon bottled it on the brakes. He actually went off track. Crikey. But I was just trying to keep Ocon behind me for as long as possible. Because you never know what might happen with a safety car or something like that. Ocon again down the inside towards turn 1. On the inside rather towards turn 1. That time I let it go. He had the move. Couldn't complain about that. Took him 9 laps to get past me. And then that was it. There was no more highlights after that. Apart from my defending. But we scored points for the first time, and we are no longer near the foot of the well, we are still near the foot. We're 17th in the championship standings with 1 singular point, which is great. It is really great. It moves us. It doesn't move us anywhere, but it moves us off 0 points at least. And we're only 5 behind AlphaTauri, and admittedly Vettel's 4 points has been very timely for him. and for Aston Martin for that matter. But yeah, fair enough. Absolutely brilliant. Well, there we go, nice move forward. A little bit of an update to the acclaim. So nice point scored, that's great for news. Oh, we've got a department event to go to.
We've got an issue we'd like your input on.
A charity has asked if you would be happy to patronise their cause by becoming the face of their latest campaign. Unfortunately, this would mean you missing Aerodynamics Department's team building event that we had planned. What type of charity? That's the big question. What type of charity is it? Is it a charity for lung cancer, or is it a charity for tigers? I don't know. Support the charity, or what will give... Supporting the charity will give me more acclaim. Honouring my commitments will mean that the team improves slightly. Now, what's the moral answer? The moral answer is I should support the charity because, you know, it's important to support charity work. Or do I just be a business? I'm going to support charity.
Well. Thank you.
Didn't give me anything though, did it? Didn't give me any acclaim, so my theories were absolutely rubbish. Can we get anything in terms of R&D done though? We can get some aerodynamics. An aerodynamic upgrade in, which is for drag reduction. Nothing we can do on chassis for the time being, that's all locked. So we're a little bit bumped when it comes to chassis work. Bit of extra power isn't going to do much to us. Okay, if we do the aerodynamics, that will put us, in theory, as good as Haas for aero. So, might as well give it a whirl. So we've got that in development. We've got the rear wing main plane coming too. So that'll put our aerodynamics actually in not the weakest. It's our chassis that we're struggling with the most. We can't. There's no upgrades that I can do apart from the major engine cockpit update. But our chassis is very, very weak compared to the rest of the grid, so we're going to struggle at Monaco, which is the next race, and we'll probably struggle at Baku as well. So that upgrade is massive, the major weight reduction one. We need to get that sorted. What about the ARS cooling? Can we get that in? Yeah, we can. That's good. Right, well, points at long last in career mode. Didn't expect that. We got a bit lucky with the start, which is what we needed. But a point on the board is great progress. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Monaco, we can just get through it without crashing a million times. But that's another episode in the future. But thank you very much for watching. For those that have been, I do really appreciate it. And wherever you might be in the big wide world, have a good one and see you soon.